Hey friends, how's it going? This is David Potts with Song Notes, and today I want to do a lesson where I talk about the ukulele and the guitar and what they have in common. But what I really want to do is explain how all the chord shapes you know on a guitar will work on a ukulele with a few little tweaks needed, meaning there's only 4 strings here. So you have to make sure you think about the thinnest 4 strings on a guitar and play those here. You know, a D shape on a guitar, a D shape on the ukulele, they both sound good, right? An A minor shape on a guitar, and the A minor shape on the ukulele, they both sound good. So I'm going to explain how you can sort of connect these dots. I'm going to be referencing this printout throughout the video here. So you can find this on my website, playsongnotes.com. What it will do is explain how these chord shapes can be used on both instruments, how the progressions that you might use on the guitar can actually work exactly the same on a ukulele. And you can use those progressions to play the same songs you would on a guitar on a ukulele. So, and I'll also explain some of the pitch differences, meaning a D chord on a guitar and a D shape on a ukulele are actually going to be different chord sounds, right? A little bit of a mind bender there, but it's not terribly complicated and it's something you can actually totally ignore if you want. It's a great thing about music, right? So stick around and let's get right to it. All right, so let me basically go through this really quick, and it won't take long, and hopefully it will connect these dots for you, right? We're going to start with chord shapes, right? Let's start with what you know on the guitar, right? Here's some common major chords. We have a C, an A, a G, an E, a D. Now, let's use these chord shapes as our sort of reference point. And what I want to show you how is you could take these exact chord shapes, and if you were just to play the thinnest 4 strings of them on a ukulele, they would sound great. They would sound like major chords on a ukulele, right? But here is the thing. The names of those chords on the ukulele are actually going to be different. For example, this C chord that we play on the guitar is going to equate to an F on the ukulele, right? The A chord on a guitar is going to be a D on a ukulele, right? An E chord on the guitar is going to be an A on the ukulele. And at first this might kind of just like bend your mind and everything, and that's fine, but don't let that stop you and hang you up from sort of connecting the dots here. Because the thing is, the relative sound of all these chords, how they're used together, it stays the same, okay? So that might be a lot to connect the dots with at first, but again, here's the thing. There's 3 points I would say that you can take away from this video. Number 1 is, don't be scared of this thing. Don't think that it uses fundamentally different chord shapes. Every chord shape you know on a guitar, you can use on this. The second thing I would stress is that it's the relationship between the chord shapes that matters. Don't worry about the names if that bothers you. Just know that you could do the D shape in a guitar language, D to G to A, right? It's gonna sound good on a ukulele, even though on a ukulele that's technically a G, a C, and a D. Don't worry about the names. If the names are bothering you, don't worry about them. It's all about the relationship between the chord shapes. If you know, again, playing these shapes on the guitar sounds good, play them on the ukulele, it'll sound good also. So that's all I want to show in this video today. I hope this is helpful for you. Again, check out playsongnotes.com to get access to that diagram and all the sort of visuals I showed you. And if you like this, give me a shout out and a comment and a request for anything you might want to hear me do lessons for. So this has been David Potts, y'all. Have a good one. Send this to a friend and take care. Pick up your ukulele or guitar and play. Right?